Hi, my name is Michaela, and Songs for Kids is a very happy place because they help me through some hard times. And Tessa is my teacher. She's a very good singer, and lots of other people from Songs for Kids have helped me through some hard times because when I'm sick, I don't really like to do anything except for like sit around and watch TV or just go to sleep with my stuffed animals. And at first, I didn't know about Songs for Kids, but when they found me, I was very happy that I went there because they had lots of things to do. And I get to play guitar, I get to play drums, I get to sing, I get to make different beats. And it's just amazing because they like me for who I am.
You win! Thunderstruck!
Yeah, those hands are rocking.
We went to Texas! Texas, and we had some fun!
Welcome everybody to the Songs for Kids Spectacular. We're so happy you're here with us for this 1 hour extravaganza. Now at Songs for Kids, we work with kids with illnesses, injuries, and disabilities. And in this next hour, so many of our kids are gonna rock out with their mentors and many very, very special guests and special friends of ours. So let's waste no time. Let's get to our first act of the night.
Introducing Big Money.
Yeehaw! Over at Borchester store by going out west. Yeehaw! I'm going to Arizona in California. Drinking Arnold Palmer till the sun goes down. When the sun comes up, more Arnold Palmer. I swear I can't get enough, so fill my cup. I'm going to Arizona and California. Way out west, that's where it's the best for me. In California, that's where I was born here. I'll be surfing at the bumboys in the sea. It's the place where I belong. So up to the Arnold Palmer Patrick hit the ding dong. I'm going to Arizona and California. Start a business selling tea and lemonade. No Arnold Palmer, it's even better. I'll sell a million billion trillion till I got it made. I always wanted to make it for myself. Start a company for tea and live a life of wealth in Arizona and California. If you need to find me, you know where I'll be.
Woohoo! Next up, we have Brooklyn, who is singing Girl on Fire by Alicia Keys. Give her a round of applause.
She's walking on fire. This girl is on fire.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Logan. Songs for Kids is just an amazing group. I love it every week I go. There's singing, there's music, there's instruments, there's everything you can imagine that has to do with music. and just it's a chance to just sing free, sing loud, sing the way you want to, and just made a big difference in my life. Songs for Kids is awesome.
And now performing the latest and greatest Jonas Brothers hit, let's hear it for Logan.
We go together, better than birds of a feather, you and me. We change the weather. I'm feeling heat in December when you're around me. I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark, can't get enough. You're the medicine in the pain that it's in my brain, and baby, you know it's obvious. I'm a sucker for you. Say the word and we'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you. Any road you take, you know that you'll find me. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you, about you, about you, about you. And you're making my typical me break my typical rules. It's true, I'm a sucker for you.
Do you know a child or a family that could benefit from our programs? If you do, they can just sign up right here. That's a link for our Zoom program, our virtual rockstar program as we get through the pandemic. It's so easy to sign up, and it's all free. You can be rocking with one of our Songs for Kids mentors in no time. You can learn songwriting. You guys can just hang out and sing. You guys can learn an instrument. I mean, there's really anything you can do with our team, because our team is awesome. So if you know someone, if you know a child or a young adult with an illness, injury, or disability who could benefit from our program, have them sign up here. Grab them that link. Doesn't matter where they are. We want to work with them.
Really amazing. That is beautiful. I love it.
We learn a lot, I think, mutually. And I think that this has been beautiful for me to share my knowledge of music, but I really am grateful for the companionship and the small things that are learned in the time we spend together.
I love all my little drummers at Songs for Kids. Even though I'm the one who's actually their teacher, they are definitely the ones who are always inspiring me.
Good job.
Our next artist has written so eloquently about how much she loves chocolate. Please welcome Noelle.
Chocolate is part of my blood. My mom worked at Russell Stover in high school. My dad's brother worked for Mars. Chocolate is literally part of my blood. I was so happy when I finished high school. I knew I could do better things in college. Being independent, living on my own, learning life skills that I can use every day. And having fun with my friends, eating awesome food and the dining hall.
I have the joy of teaching piano to some really, really spectacular kids who had never played piano before they came to the center. And now one of them is playing chords and singing her favorite songs. One of them is playing Beethoven sonatas now.
And now our next performer, Asadre. classic. One of my favorite jams performed with me, my friends, and the Backstreet Boys. We all want it that way.
I hope you guys are all enjoying the show, seeing where to donate. It's on all the sides. We really need your support right now, heading into the holidays. Such an important time to give for foundations like ours. So we love you. We're happy you're here. But if you're able to do anything, if you're able to do $1, donate $1 tonight. That's awesome. If you're able to donate $10,000, please, 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 do it now. Do it now. And if you want to donate even more, you always can reach out to us too. You can send us a check. You can reach out and see how your company can support. There's a lot of ways. Anyway, you don't want to hear about that right now. We want to get right back into the magic. Our next act is an amazing, amazing young man performing one of the best songs of all time. Please put your hands together for Cameron and William from Future Islands.
Hey, donate a ring. You were made to go out and get burned. The minute you wear under your skin, you begin to make it better.
And now, please welcome Paul Meany and Danielle.
What's up, Songs for Kids? Paul Meany here. Hope you're well. Sending love your way. Want to say a big thank you for all the wonderful work that you do. And to the kids out there that are fighting every day, you are heroes. Your tenacity, your spirit inspires all of us. So much love to you. Don't lose heart. I got you. We're gonna sing our way to a better time. You ready?
Panic on the brain, the world has gone insane. Things are starting to get heavy. I can't help but think I haven't felt this way since I asked you to go steady. Wondering, would you be my little quarantine, or is this the way it ends? 'Cause I told you my level of concern, but you walked by like you never heard. And you could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me it's alright, tell me it's okay. Bring down my level of concern. But you walk by like you never heard, and you could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me it's alright, tell me it's okay. It was just not a good time for me. I was missing so many things in life. I was missing school. I was missing, functions, dances, and it was just not a way to live.
3, 4. I'm tired of being left behind. They don't know what it's like to be hurt and betrayed. And betrayed by your body, your body, your body.
Such a great example of someone with so much to say, but not necessarily an outlet for the emotions, for the words, for what they're feeling.
I was in the hospital for a month. Yes, I was there for a month. And I was pretty bored because you have to be isolated, so you don't see anybody, you can't leave. It's just, ugh. So this crazy-haired man came in my room and was like, hey, do you want to sing a song? I'm like, I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know what this is gonna do for me, but whatever. And so we did, and then it was actually a lot of fun.
He was the only person that was gonna come that somehow was not gonna have a needle, a medication, or something to give to Danielle.
With Songs for Kids, it's more of like personal. It's like, how are you? Not in like, how are you like sick-wise? It's like, how are you on the inside right now? Like what are you feeling? And if you're feeling bad, then let's just sing about it and just kind of get it out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Spinning around and I'm upside down, wondering what this life I have found. Spinning around and I'm upside down, wondering what this life I have found. Ooh, I can see the light.
Writing songs with her is such a joy because she really goes for it lyrically and goes places with honesty about her situation, how she's feeling, that contemporary songwriters struggle with the ability to write that honestly, and it's cool to be a part of that.
And I did have a journal where I wrote things that I was thinking about, songs or some type of lyric that was in my head.
First time we were writing together, singing was, needless to say, a very big challenge, but she wanted to. All these lyrics she wanted to get out. There was nothing that was gonna stop her. No tubes she was attached to, no tubes down the nose, tubes down the throat. They were not gonna stop her from creating this song.
Josh, he persevered. He came in, whether Danielle, whether it was a 30-minute session or sometime we took 2 hours, Josh, I mean, are you sure? He was consistent and persistent. This was the one thing we had, that music.
They don't just take it as a job. They take it as like getting to know you and being your friend.
Josh would come and write songs with Danielle. It basically told me that her mind was still working. She was still sharp. She could still spell. So it was more than music. It simply was knowing that she wasn't gonna lose her cognitive abilities.
Really a very cathartic experience, I think not just for Danielle, but for her family as well. To see this person they love so much going through the worst situation imaginable and have an outlet where she can shine.
So it was like, Danielle saw music, her writing, having a little bit of fun. But as a mom, that's what that did for me. It confirmed that Danielle was still with us.
See the light.
songs for kids? Now let's do it. How I got here today, you may not know. How I got here today, you may not know. Well, I met a guy named Josh, he said you should sign up. I said, yep, we'll sign the paper right now. Tell my mom and dad it did my first day. And I said, hey, it's okay, look at me now. I'm on top of the world and I'm here to say my body can't take my happiness away. So Josh and I are singing faster and faster. Now we're like musical masters, mastering songs left and right. Now the challenge has begun. Look at me now, I'm on top of the world and I'm here to say my body can't take my happiness away. How I got here today, now you know. How I got here today, now you know. How I got the songs for kids, now you know. How I got here today, now you know.
Songs for Kids is a very direct way for me to be a force for good with my life. Who could argue against trying to bring some levity and joy to a situation that is heavy and stressful and painful? It's just a simple, good, beautiful thing.
Our next performer and his band, the Revivalists, have been super supporters of Songs for Kids. We really love these guys, and they mean a lot to us, and I think they really appreciate what we're doing and what we mean to these kids. And now, very special treat, performing with some of our kids. Please put your hands together for Mr. David Shaw.
Na 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 na. Said I'm pulling down the shades for the long ride. Never knew that I could feel so black and blue. And I've been holding on to something there for some time. And all I know is it's a feeling fit for two. When the sunlight laid his head down on this dark night, and I was talking to myself in the review. Yeah, I've got questions, but I know everything is alright. And all I had to do was just remember you. 'Cause I'm never gonna lose you. I've got you deep inside my chest, and I can feel you beating like the soul of a drummer boy. We gotta keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I don't care what anybody say, let the Lord take us away. We gotta keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I don't care what anybody say, no, 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 yeah. No, 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 no. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Well, I've been fake and I've been free. I've been you and I've been me. But now I stand up tall for what I believe. Against all odds, I walk that trail of fear and tread on disbeliefs. But no one's leaving just yet. We all want that make-believe, tried and true tribulations of who I come to be. The less I know, the more I learn how much love means to me. Yeah. Every day I'm walking out the front door, leaning on your ghost. The best feeling of the day, one that I lean toward most. We gotta keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't care what anybody say, let the Lord take us away. We gotta keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't care what anybody say, no, 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 yeah. One more, come on. I've been free, I've been you when I've been me. But now I stand up tall for what I believe.
So what's the Songs for Kids Center?
The Songs for Kids Center is an awesome place where kids with illnesses, injuries, and disabilities can all come together and rock. And it doesn't cost a penny. It's all free. And it will always be free.
This is what it looked like at the beginning.
Here it is now.
If you're watching right now, you have made this magical place possible with your generosity.
McGillity rocked out of Josh's laundromat anymore.
At Songs for Kids, our mentors do it all. Whether it's learning an instrument, any kind of instrument, learning a music software, or working on something like songwriting. I work on songwriting myself. Kids are often like, ooh, that seems like a lot. But once we start breaking it down, making a little melody, writing a few lyrics, making a beat, suddenly, before they know it, we're creating our own song. We're making it right here in the studio too.
The best thing that these kids get from us is one-on-one attention every week from a mentor that they get to know, that they get close to, that they learn to trust, whether we're teaching them how to play an instrument or we're setting up the stage for them to sing their favorite songs, or whether we're just letting them bang on things in here and letting them just be themselves in a place that's safe for them and fun for them, in a place that they look forward to coming back to every week. We know how to work with kids that are facing challenges. We know how to work with kids with different abilities.
One of the amazing kids I get to work with, Juliana, she writes pages and pages of lyrics, brings them into the studio. Lyrics about her journey through life, the hardships she's faced, how life can sometimes seem bleak, hard to understand. We're able to take those emotions, put them into a song, record them, and she's able to walk away with something tangible, an expression of herself that she can give to everybody she knows. Let them see how she sees the world.
Starts with the J, just like me. Take it away, Juliana!
I was padding through the dark, couldn't listen to my heart. All I know is I'm alone, and I'm not truly alone. My walls are closing in, cannot find my way again. I am scared to find the way out now. The lies they told us, the lies I believe, the lies like shadows following me. Always I tried to grow above it all. I'll get up after the fall. Turn 3 lies into
Okay, so hello, people of the world / Metro Atlanta. Songs for Kids is so fun because there's Weston. I got to meet the Backstreet Boys. I really hope we can keep this going. I love everyone in Songs for Kids. And like, you guys have just become a big part of my family. And writing, like literally the coolest part of Songs for Kids for me has been writing all the songs. Not just ordinary songs, my own original songs. So, thanks, love y'all. I hope Songs for Kids stays in business. Peace.
This next song's for Mackenzie. She and I wrote this about her favorite holiday. Take a look.
I wish my heart was made of chocolate.
together. These are just two people you know.
Secret admirers, X's and O's. Red roses stand for love. I wish my heart was made of chocolate. I could taste it if I wanted to. I wish my heart was made of chocolate. I would share it with the whole world.
Hey, Rachel.
Josh, what's up?
Great to see you. Rachel, I want to tell you a little story about your work in Los Angeles with us. So a family in LA posted about how the first day of their son's treatment, they saw you and Peter jamming, and it really uplifted their son's spirits. And what's so cool is a year later, on the final day of treatment, what they noticed was you guys were there playing for their son again. The mom was pretty overwhelmed, and I think you should know that and the difference you make.
Now you're making me emotional. It's so funny because I obviously I hold myself back at the hospital. I don't cry. I don't, we have fun. We have a great time. And that was just so sweet to hear. And especially in these times, it just feels so raw. But that's so awesome. It's, we float around the hospital and you don't know what impact you have on anybody. And we're just, we're there to bring joy, and we hope that we do it. And then so to hear a story like that, to know that it had come full circle and that it really tied up their journey, that we were part of it too, it's just so special. I love it. I love being a part of Songs for Kids. It's my favorite thing.
And now, performing the song Some Nights, put your hands together for Nate Roos with Songs for Kids.
Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that miners could build a castle. Some nights I wish they just fall. But I still wake up, I still see a ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. Oh, what do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore. Oh, 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 oh. Well, this is it, boys, this is what are we waiting for? Why don't we break the rules already? I was never one to believe the hype. Say that for the black and white. Tried twice hard, math is life, but then I come again to jack my style. And that's alright. I found a martyr in my bed tonight. Stops my bones from wondering just who I am, who I am, who I am. Oh, who am I? Well, some nights I wish that this all would end, 'cause I could use some friends for a change. And some nights I'm scared you'll forget me again. Some nights I always win, but I still wake up, I still see a bus. But Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. Oh, oh, what do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know. So this is it. I sold my soul for this. I wash my hands of that for this. I miss my mom and dad for this. When I see stars, that's all they are. When I hear songs, They sound like a swan, so come on, oh come on. Oh, come on. Oh, 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 wow. Oh, wow. Oh.
For our next special guest, let's take a look at the Songs for Kids tour.
To take what we called the musical outreach journey of a lifetime, we had to get into this van. That's not Sanjay, that's Tony. Tony bought us the van. And Tony, if you're watching, thank you very much. We love you.
239 days. 240 children's hospitals. 187 cities.
Every state in the USA.
350 performances.
We often performed in 2 states a night and slept in a 3rd state.
Josh also wanted to say that he never lost his voice and they never canceled a single show.
Although Sanjay was definitely not taking Josh's annoying vocal warm-ups.
Na 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 na. Ga 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 ga. Love.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to your feelings. Street lights keep on.
When we go to visit kids at all of these children's hospitals, which we do every day of the week, all over the country, there are kids in there that haven't smiled for days, they haven't felt good for days, they're not having fun, they're stuck in their bed, they're stuck staring at the same 4 walls every day, and then you start playing their favorite song, and they start singing, and they start smiling. And so many of our families tell us that it's the first time they had seen their child smile in days or weeks.
Hey everyone, Rachel BOLAN. I want to thank my friend Josh Rifkin for giving me a call and asking me to be part of this. I am about to introduce my friend Caitlin doing her rendition of our song, I Remember You. Take it away, Caitlin.
Woke up to the sound of pouring rain. The wind would whisper and I'd think of you. And all the tears you cried that called my name. 'Cause when you needed everything I came through. Oh my darling, I love you. Remember yesterday, walking hand in hand, the waters in the sand. I remember you through all the sleepless nights, through every endless day. I'd wanna hear you say, I remember you.
For me, it's all about the connections that we get to make, especially with patients who are in longer-term care that we get to see often and learn their favorite songs and things that they like us to play. And I mean, we have parents with some of these patients, especially patients that may not be responsive to a lot of other things. They'll tell us, when you guys come in the room and you play her favorite song, like it's the only time we really see her start to move and her eyes light up. And just that knowledge that we get to be a part of that it's just such a joy.
Now we have Marie, who will be singing her own original song. Everybody give her a round of applause.
Sat with me in the dark, just as I fell apart, just as my world crashed down. No one can stop us now. You gave me your porcelain cat. We stayed friends just like that. Jumped in front of the car for me. Jumped in front of the car for me. Sat with me in the dark, just as I fell apart, just as my world crashed down. No one can stop us now.
Give me your love and support. Even when you needed it more. You jumped in front of the car for me. Jumped in front of the car for me. Jumped in front of the car for me.
Hi guys, this is Brent from Mastodon. I'm here to tell you about my friend Lydia. It's the most prolific songwriter I've ever had the pleasure of working with. She's written over 700 songs with mentor Weston. So check it out, take a closer look.
They're all right! They're all right!
Yeah, and let that last one just kind of raw, like really go raw on it. Like let it
They're all right!
That's what I'm talking about. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. That's awesome. I want to leave.
I wanna leave! I think you should be happy. Breathing gravity.
I'm quite rad to this. I'm a bit indifferent.
Yeah,
I am a mentor with Songs for Kids in Atlanta, and it's been so exciting. This is my first year as a mentor, and it's been such a magical place because it has connected the universal language of music to, I think, the most influential human beings on the planet, kids. I've been fortunate enough to work with some of the most brilliant, talented kids who definitely have their struggles and their own things in their personal lives, but when they come to class, we let it all go and we let it all hang out and we share the love of music.
And if you give a little, then maybe we can get to know each other. Give a little, give a little, give a little. And if you give a little, then maybe we can get to know each other. Give a little, give a little, give a little, give a little.
Our next performer has been laser focused at Songs for Kids, singing, playing instruments, and writing songs. Please give a rousing round of applause for Antonio.
Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand.
We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long, 'cause I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
I want to take a moment to thank our sponsor, State Steel, and Carrie Potts and his whole family. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
She's nice, she's kind, and she's delightful.
Singing her original song.
Olivia!
Shooting stars in the sky, can't seem to tell you bye, 'cause I can't stop thinking of you. If we just stop and end up lost, where will I go? And how would you know where to find me? I could tell you where I'd be. Utopia, Utopia's where I go when I think of you. It's a perfect place where everything just fades, and I
It's my safe place where I could spend eternity just staying, thinking of you. It's my utopia, is where I go when I think of you. It's a perfect place where my worries fade away and I just let go with you.
Hey everybody, we're on television. Check us out on CBS This Morning.
We begin this half hour in perfect harmony. Songs for Kids is an organization that brings music to children battling serious illnesses. They perform for kids in hospitals in an effort to give them the strength to fight on. We traveled to Atlanta to meet the man behind the music.
Do you ever feel so paper thin?
To Josh Rifkind, music is a powerful prescription for healing.
From the first moment of knocking on a door and when they watch their kid smile and start to rock, it's like a life preserver being thrown out. The one thing about our job is it promotes very direct human connection immediately.
It was something that I chose to do.
Songs for Kids first connected with Anderson Krieger by handing him a guitar. Battling cancer for 7 years, music helped him cope with months of hospitalizations.
They could give me all the medicine they wanted, take my blood, but I could do this if I wanted to do this.
You controlled the music.
Yeah.
Earlier this year, Rifkind opened the Songs for Kids Center in Atlanta, a safe space where kids facing serious conditions can take music lessons or write a song expressing what they're going through.
But I'm not going anywhere.
It's been a lifeline for 13-year-old Marie.
Here we go now.
Physical abuse as an infant damaged her spinal cord. She's already endured 19 surgeries.
We've seen our daughter miss out on so many things while she's engaged in her battle.
Boom, boom.
Josh is somebody who's a hero because he's going back for kids who would have otherwise gotten left behind.
Yeah!
What's it like to work with Josh?
I'll enter the door and he's like, "What's happening, guys?" It's just so refreshing because you can definitely be yourself around him.
Songs for Kids has touched thousands of lives. Supported primarily through private donations, they've never charged for anything. What is that moment like when you see a kid light up?
You just get chills all the time. It's so moving. And you would think after 13 years, oh, I've seen that.
Right.
So I am numb to the experience. It is like a new experience all the time. I'm in the club, so I'm gonna do, show me those moves.
His energy is infectious. It's amazing. And Marie, who was in that piece, I watched her light up, so shy, and then you saw her performing her song, and it really is amazing. Do not underestimate the ability of this group. They obviously need money, so if you like the story, go help them. I know we're not supposed to pitch things like that, but do. Great cause.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you come in. I'm Ben Schneider from Lord Huron. Last time we came through Atlanta on tour, we had the pleasure of stopping by the Songs for Kids Center. We played some songs, jammed with the kids, and made some new friends. What they're doing down there is really important, helping people get the most out of this beautiful, mysterious, and powerful thing we call music. It's been there for me in good times and bad, a sturdy friend indeed. One of the young fellows we met that day was Avery. We had him come out and open our show, and let me tell you something, folks. This kid is one heck of a performer. The crowd went wild. It was a tough act to follow. So without any further ado, Please welcome Avery and his mentor, Josh.
Hi, Avery.
I am not the only traveler who has not repaid his debt. I've been searching for a trail to follow again. Take me back to the night we met. And then tell myself what the heck I'm supposed to do. And then I can tell myself, take me not to ride along with you. I had all the most of you, some and now none of you. Take me back to the night. I had all the, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, haunted by the ghost of you. Oh, take me back to the night we met. When the night.
Great job, Avery. Nice to play music with you. 500 Songs for Kids is our big annual event.
The event can grow to 500 bands performing 500 songs over 10 wild nights.
Let's take a look at the historical final night in 2007.
The Rolling Stone Satisfaction, Mr. Bush Walker! Get your hands up, look!
Night 10. We're almost halfway through this night, final night. 475 bands in the last 10 days.
Very pumped for our next performer, performing Have You Ever Seen the Rain? Luke.
Yesterday and days before, sun is cold and rain is hard. I know it's not wait for all my time. So forever on it goes, through the circle fast and slow. I know this can't stop, but I wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down a sunny day. Yeah, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day.
Just to be able to spend time making music and watch an entire hospital room light up and hearing everyone laughing and singing along is truly such an indescribable feeling. Then when the Songs for Kids Center opened and we've been able to work one-on-one with so many kids, I know that there's been so many lives that have been impacted, definitely mine. These kids, they teach me way more than I'll ever be able to teach them. And whether we're just singing songs, writing songs, playing any kind of instrument, or just spending a few minutes just sharing a couple giggles, I know that there really is never a dull moment with Songs for Kids.
Welcome to the stage, the one, the only, Michaela!
This song goes out to my favorite best friend.
Heidi. She's helped me through a lot of things. And she's my best friend. This song goes out to you, Heidi. I love the way you make me laugh. You're funny. Yeah. I love the way we spend time together. I love the way you are. You're my BFF, but that's why you're my best friend forever. I won't ever let you go. Yeah, you're my best friend forever. Oh, 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 forever. Yeah. Forever. Yeah. I love you, Heidi.
And now, introducing Matt Myers of HOUNDMOUTH and Micah.
I hit a car in Frisco. I couldn't score a job. So I did the next best thing and I learned how to rob. I took that train to Houston, but I could not get away from the 5 and dime about the time the constable would say, come on down to the penitentiary. Oh, mama, the law came crashing down on me. Woo-hoo-hoo. 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 Woo-hoo-hoo.
I was an athlete. I wanted to go to the Olympics, be on the world team, travel the world skating. I started college at 15, and so I wanted to continue that. I wanted to, be the youngest graduate in Georgia history. I wanted to do all these things, and here I was, stuck in a hospital bed.
Take this healthy, super healthy child, and all of a sudden, just not. We weren't anticipating that at all.
3 years ago, I had surgery to remove the last of my large intestines due to inoperable pre-cancer. It was supposed to be an in and out, 2-part surgery, and I was supposed to go back to college in the fall. And everything that could go wrong did go wrong. I spent over 11 months in the hospital, and it was miserable.
Everything had been taken away from him. His identity was taken away from him. And he wrote a song to kind of make fun of everything that he was going through.
You can imagine a hilarious song about everything Micah is going through.
I wanted ileostomy for Christmas, so I can throw my crap at my enemies.
I didn't know what to expect when Jeremy Izell of Songs for Kids came in. In order to even come into my room, he had to basically just put on a hazmat suit.
He came and spent 4 hours in Micah's room producing the song.
Those were the greatest 4 hours of my entire life. All of a sudden, I wasn't just a sick kid. I wasn't someone who was just getting medicine all day, who was in pain 24/7. I was normal. I was like a rock star.
So what's the song going to be about?
We started hammering out just the bare bones of this song that would become Take 47.
Do you have any first words or anything? Or?
I had some somewhere. I have no idea where they went.
A true artist, people. A true artist.
What ended up coming about was just this song that dealt with all the insecurities that I had at that time and just all the bad news.
It's the story of how he feels facing his illness. Just go for it, man. Jump in the pool. The water is freezing. But you're good.
But you're not going to drown. It's all good.
You're good. Yeah? That was already really good. So repeat that first time.
That was good.
And we're on our way. What Micah is able to do is he's able to show his personality beyond his illness to people through the program. Okay, go through again.
Laughing gas puts me to sleep. Drilling holes and going deep.
That's great.
Something that just kind of struck me is like when you're talking about like the laughing gas and going deep, something that he would always talk about before going into any of these surgeries he said is, what are they going to tell me when I wake up?
What will they say when I wake up? What will they say that I'm lost? What will they say when I wake up? Is it lost? What will they say when I wake up? What will they say that I'm lost? What will they say when I wake up? Worth the loss. All my friends tell me death is for the weak, and I tell myself I refuse to be.
The song really felt like my life. Like I had written down my entire feelings and it was so depressing and I didn't want it to be done because I didn't want that to be who I was.
He takes his situation and through this program and through music, he spins it into something uplifting.
So we put on a final verse to that song and I think that's probably the most important thing I've ever written. It was a complete repudiation of everything I'd written up to that point. Up to that point, I'd just written all these gut-wrenching lyrics about how horrible life was, my physical life, the depression, everything.
What's your problem, Micah? Why are you always bringing everybody down?
Dude, I had 6 surgeries, spent 10 months in the hospital. I have a right to be upset.
You think you got problems? I went to the mall and it was closed.
Really? Did you at least get something to eat?
Got a cheeseburger.
Cheeseburgers.
What will I eat when I wake up?
Cheeseburgers.
That's really what Songs for Kids is. You know, it's a repudiation of illness, that, you know, that sickness defines your life. Because you lose your friends, you lose your life, you lose everything about you that makes you you. And Songs for Kids gave that identity that I'd lost back to me.
To give him that has given him the opportunity to feel good about himself and where he is and how to go forward.
What will I eat when I wake up? And then I'll try. What will I eat when I wake up? Cheeseburger. What will I eat when I wake up? And a milkshake.
And that brings us to the end of the show, everybody. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I really hope you consider making a donation before you leave the program. This work that we do with these extraordinary, as you've seen, kids, it's important, and the families depend on us, and the kids do too. So please, if you're able, make a donation. We love you for it, and we appreciate you. Have a great night, everybody.
I know I hurt you and I'm making you cry.